everyone! Today, I will share with you how to get excellent assessment results here in Novakid. If you are a newbie, you're going to be assessed after 3 months. If you pass the probationary period, then you're going to be one of their regular teachers here, just like us. And then you will be assessed every 6 months. Assessments here in Novakid are very important because there were some teachers who got terminated just because of having below average and poor assessment results. So if you know that it's your assessment month, you must prepare yourself. Prepare your props. Props are very important, especially for young learners. As for me, I use props from 4 years old up to 9 years old students. And they are very helpful because if the students sees you with props, then they're gonna show you their toys as well, or anything that you're going to show them, and that will be good for your assessment because the students will participate. So another thing that you're going to do is to use TPR, especially for kids. So for example, say, listen, look. Okay, what else? If you're teaching action verbs, you have to do the actions: dance, jump, swim, run. Okay, and also I use regalias such as cookies, staplers. Okay, so any regalias, any toys that are of course related to your lessons, so the students will better understand the lesson. And another thing, if you have charts, tables, diagrams, that is also helpful for your assessment. I also use flashcards for the kids, and they love it. So another thing that you must bear in mind is when you give instructions, make sure that you give direct instructions. So for example, instead of saying, if you wouldn't mind, can you please, like that, instead of saying that, you can say, write 4 sentences, draw a picture, listen, and click. Yes, it's very simple, but very direct. And also, you must make the instructions clearer, like pointing to the pictures, using an annotation tool to circle or highlight something. You must use simple vocabulary, and you must break down the instructions. Okay, so the students will know what to do before they proceed with the activity. Another thing, if your student pronounces something wrong, or you need to correct them, please make sure that you use different correction techniques, different strategies to correct them. Like for example, the student says bare for the word B-A-R-E, bear. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to write the word on the whiteboard slide, B-A-R-E, and then I'm going to say, let's say, bear. And then I'm going to replace the letter B to other letters like H, hair, C, care. Okay, so with that kind of technique or strategy, the students learn, and at the same time, he will not feel embarrassed, and he will not just learn, but also feel confident with the language, with that technique. And you will learn all of these in the training materials here in Novakid. Always ask concept checking questions. Ask a lot of follow-up questions to the students, because it's very important that you give a lot of time for the student to speak and share their experiences and process their thoughts. Yes, because here in Novakid, you must increase the opportunity for student talk time, and the teacher will just facilitate learning. So you must ask a lot of questions in each slides, and make sure that you don't just finish the slide with just a couple of seconds. There are some students who are rude and misbehaves in the class, so you must know how to handle them. You must motivate the learner, and you must deal with their lack of attention span. And yes, so as for me, when I got assessed, there were times that my student was unruly and was shouting, so I still smiled, and I was still energetic, and I showed some props to my students. So because of that, I still get excellent assessment results, because they saw that I still go on with the class, with the lesson, and as long as you do your best, there's not going to be any problems at all. So the last one is the professionalism. So of course, your workplace must look nice and tidy. So as for me, I only use World Map, and that is for all of my students in Novakid, and I've been using this for a couple of years now. You must maintain eye contact to the student, look at the camera when you teach, and you must not get distracted with anything. And Your room is well lit and provides a clear view of your face. Your webcam is appropriately distanced to provide a good view of the whole face and shoulders. Both the video and audio are good quality. And also, if you're using a minicam, make sure that it is appropriate and efficient. So if you're teaching teenagers, you must not use any props, any minicam effects. You must use realias instead, and you must ask a lot of questions. So yeah, so those are the tips that would get excellent assessment results. So please do prepare, please study, because assessments are very important. So you need to have at least average, good, and excellent assessment results, so you can still stay here in this company. Novakid is the best, so you must really do your best. So I hope this helps. See you again next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.